I'm Jaimeson Gilders, I'm from Brisbane. I started doing open mics right before COVID and then I worked at a club for a while, so I met a lot of beautiful people and I'd spent a lot of time working backstage. I was a stage manager and things for a few years and I watched a lot of student theatre and thought, I reckon I could do that. And without it taking 1,000 people to do. So I think stand-up's a fun thing to do because it's just you. You write it, you turn up on the day, you blow people's minds, you get the applause, and then you go home. I looked at the list of the other contestants and I found Dylan's Instagram, and then at Festival Club, a couple of drinks deep,
you accosted me on the dance floor.
Cornered, I boogied up.
Yeah.
I boogied up and went, Dylan, we don't know each other, but we're gonna.
So it was very like...
It was, yeah.
Hey,
at gunpoint,
okay.
I accosted Dylan.
But I think we'd both stalked each other on Instagram.
Yeah,
I think I was like, oh yeah, I remember you from stalking you today. Yeah.
This is the first time that my parents will be in the same building watching me perform. I think it's the first time my dad's ever seen me. So there's a lot of layers to sort of how exciting it is.
Put your hands together for Jaimeson Gilders!
Hello, my loves. How are we? We good? God, there's a lot of you. Growing up, my mum always said, you are what you eat, which means at some point I've eaten a tall, anxious woman that can't manage her finances. Yeah, I am tall. I'm 5'11". That just means dating apps aren't for me. They could be, but that would require the fellas to stop lying about being 6 foot. I think we know that's not going to happen. You would be bewildered the number of times I've rocked up to a date with a man who is 6'2" to go, wow. Hey, buddy. Hey. I thought that interest in horse riding was recreational, but good on you for going pro. I don't trust a dating app. I think seeing a hot person on an app is like seeing a really great piece of furniture out for hard rubbish. You know, why are you available, you know? Oh boy, why are you? I don't know, did someone outgrow you, or are you like broken, you know? Oh, it's a hard time. I have a hard time dating because I have this thing, bad taste. A friend once described my type as like a jigsaw from an op shop. Sounds like fun, not all there. It's very silly. Best examples I have of this, I was seeing a guy for a minute that had a heart condition, which is a shame because I really like roller coasters. I was looking for a ride or die, not a ride and die, you know? I was seeing another one for a minute that lovely, but he had a bunch of allergies. Couldn't do milk, eggs, monogamy. Oh, I feel like we know each other. Here's a fun one. Make some noise if you think I own a house. You're optimistic. The rest of you are correct. I live in a share house at the moment and I'm fighting with my housemate because I'm quite a crafty lady and he started using my sewing scissors to chop his weed. Thank you. It's a crime. I am getting my revenge. I've started using his kitchen scissors to trim my pubes. Thank you. Thank you. Thank you, it's very dangerous. I've seen what those things can do to chicken breast. I understand I'm about a sneeze away from going from labia minora to labia nomora. Sorry. Oh boy. Now, growing up, I've always been crafty, right? I really wanted to be an artist. And I think this counts, right? So I think I can genuinely stand here in front of all of you today and say, like, I am on Centrelink. Thank you, it's the same thing. I wanted to be an artist because I've always been crafty, I've always been a little artistic, you know. My new psych says it's pronounced autistic, but I don't know what she meant by that. Couldn't read her face, wasn't looking her in the eye. I've got more news. My birth control definitely works. Thank you. The hormones have made me a bitch. Now no one wants to fuck me. It's very efficient. I opted for the IUD, one of those in there, up there ones. Thank you. While she was poking around, my doctor thought to tell me that I've got a shy cervix. That's a bit cute, right? Shy? It's not what I've heard. I thought she quite enjoyed the attention, but here we are. I do have to be worried about contraception because of the aforementioned men that I like. I can't afford to have a kid. The guys I like can't afford bed frames, so I need to be worried. I'm going to get out of your hair in a second, but I've got to say thank you for not heckling me. I think you can tell I couldn't take it. Thank you. Hell yeah. Bless your hearts. I got to tell you, I'm still recovering from the worst heckle of my life. I was waiting for my coffee the other day and the barista goes, "Tall, skinny, flat, white." So I took my cappuccino and I left. I've been Jaimeson Gilders. Thank you so much.
Make some noise for Jaimeson Gilders!